Different reasons why you might want to take consideration to transfer over or transition over or into mobile ink card fingerprinting. It's just a lot of reasons. But the downfall is a lot of people don't understand why they should do it. Everybody's saying live scan, live scan, live scan. I understand that. I respect that. A lot of folks out there watching this video here, in your particular state, you may not be eligible to do live scans in your state and transmit to your state. Most states have only one vendor, one contractor that has it for the whole state. And they very rarely share that access to anybody else. They may make an agent for them, and if you are lucky, you might make $3 a person. If you're lucky. I'll let you do numbers on that one there. But if you're doing ink card fingerprinting in your state, and some of your state need ink cards for tons of reasons why, they'll pay you to fingerprint them. They pay you to travel to their location, to their home, to their office, to the school, to a hotel to fingerprint them. There's a big need for that. A lot of folks out there with Lone Dog Center agents, you also do a lot of traveling yourself. And right now, you're pricing yourself too low. Most of the time, you are. Because you listen to what the public tell you should charge them, but you're too busy, staying broke. All right? Our goal is for this particular course right here, we're going to offer it to you guys, show you how to be productive. So, understand the demand for mobile ink card fingerprinting. A lot of people have a misconception about the demand for it, or where they go, or how to brand themselves, how to market themselves, when to say no, when to say yes. All these things, you need a better understanding of that so you can capture this hidden gem. What your thoughts, Maomba?
Well, I definitely agree. There's a high demand when it comes to ink card fingerprinting, especially when you think about as a notary. You have your ground is not really a high demand. It's too compact. The what's it called, the challenge. There's too many notaries out there. When it comes to fingerprinting ink cards, there's not everybody talking about it. They want to focus more on the live scan, but the ink card is more stable because you can set your own prices. You can go out there do mobile fingerprinting, and you can go out there and reach out to the customers and explore that area versus mobile notary fingerprinting.
That's true. And it's also a small business investment too to do ink card fingerprinting. I just heard some barking going on there.
Yeah, that's
folks.
The mommy puppies.
That's you. Carry up there barking for a second.
Right.
One of those little things you can push on the mic, make little crazy sounds like that.
Yes.
Hey, Carrie, how you doing, man?
Good. How's everyone?
All right, pretty good. We try to share with the fellow notaries out there why they should consider transitioning over offering ink card fingerprinting. And folks have to know what ink card is. This is the ink card right here. Typically it's the FD258 ink card. It looks just like this. And this ain't making money. All right. So guys, you need to understand the reasons why. And folks, understand this too. I'm gonna go over some talking points for you today. But in about 2 weeks, for all members of the National Licensing Association in good standing will have access to a full-fledged program. It'll be like a 3-part series. I will teach myself on this particular subject matter here. Okay then? So once again, if you're a member of the National Licensing Association, this course we're going to put together in the next 2 weeks will start, I think, in about 2 weeks. You just log into your community, check on courses. It'll pop up there for you guys in about 2 weeks. Take advantage of this free course. Now, for those who are not members of the association, you want to take advantage of this course, become a member. Okay then? Typically, this course we're offering will cost a lot of chocolate chip cookies. But for right now, we're gonna make it available for our members for free for those who are in good standing. So if you're not a member of the association, just go to livescancommunity.com, livescancommunity.com. In about 2 weeks, you'll check in, you see a little course on top of your little profile button, click on that button that says course, and take advantage of this right here. Matter of fact, we're gonna make a live training instead. I think it's better to get some questions answered. So I'll make a 3-part series. I see some hands behind you.
I know, it's my daughter. She is.
I see some hands. Trying to spill that lotion. Messed up the vibe right there. But anyway, folks, our goal is to make it like a 3-part live series starting on April 27th for those who are members to take advantage of. We got questions about transition over from notary services, also offering mobile in-car fingerprinting. We're going to talk about that. I believe it's, April 27th, 2023, the next series, continuation from this session we're about to start with you guys for today. So this one here is free for the public, but the remaining series we're going to have is for members only. I hope I said enough of time so you understand, what's really going on. But take advantage of the training.
Yes.
Just go livescanecommunity.com to become a member. All right. While we jump into the tunes here, talking point number 2, obtaining the necessary certification and training. We have that for you folks. We know we're the best out there for training folks who can certify to train. If you want to spend your funds on somebody who doesn't know how to properly train, but they say that they do, we wish you the best. Okay? Good luck with that. It's on your own, but we do have very good training, good certification programs too. All of our instructors are experienced. They come with experience, they know what they're doing. But anything you want to do down the line, I don't care if it be notarizations, loan doc signing, even though your state may not require you to get special training on loan doc signing, we recommend you get that done too. There's some good organizations out there, like the National Notary Association, a very good organization to get your training for loan doc signing. It's not required by the state. A lot of agencies that ask you for that there, put you on their list, if they don't contact you for certain services for their customers. Okay, then we have the same thing ourselves for ink card fingerprinting. We have a certification program also for mobile fingerprinting. Carrie and Mo have been both of those two. They took the ink card fingerprinting and the mobile certification fingerprinting course too. And right now I can tell you, like, Carrie, what's the last time you did a mobile service, by the way, man?
The last time I did mobile service?
Yes.
Today.
That's right now.
Okay.
About 15 minutes ago.
Oh man, well that's just how it goes there. But invest in some good quality training. Just because you say you saw some YouTube video, someone trying to teach behind of a pickup truck, whatever case may be out there, who knows? Be careful. Okay, then just be careful. Invest your money wisely, because what you put is what you get out of your training. You're investing in your stuff, in your organization. Speaking of investing, equipment. Now, a lot of folks have to run over to Amazon and buy all this fancy stuff before they even know how to fingerprint. Because they say, "Oh, I saw this on YouTube. They got them get the same thing." Sometimes you guys get the things you don't even need. Okay, then. And that training program, we tell you don't buy anything. We can take that. Hold on. Don't if you bought it from Amazon, take it back. Because our methods are very good. We'll show you how to fingerprint without using any type of fingerprint table. All the card holder stuff, the big old fancy ink pads and stuff, we can tell you, take it back.
Wait.
Take it
Get
back.
the wrong ink pad.
Or you can get the wrong ink cards. Realize like the wrong type of ink pad. Not all ink pads you need for ink card fingerprinting. And those out there for ink card fingerprinting, half of them are crap.
Like this one.
This
one though.
Much better. And people don't know why. Well, one is circle, one is square. What's the difference? Take the training program, you'll find out why. But when you are notary public and you think about transitioning over to other income opportunities, do your homework. See what's going on out there. And don't be afraid to jump and start doing it, because the investment for ink card fingerprinting is very low. I would caution to hesitate to jump and start doing live scan all of a sudden, because somebody said you could do $10,000 a month. Don't fall for the hype. Has it been done? Yes. More? Yes. More? Yes. More? Yes. But you're falling for the hype. And there's a lot of things you take in consideration before you can say, hey, I do this on a regular basis. Especially with ink cards too.
On the basics.
But invest in the proper equipment, the correct supplies you may need. And sometimes you need to have all those supplies. Now for us, our biggest investment we had during COVID-19 was alcohol wipes and baby wipes. That was our biggest investment, along with gloves and masks.
Yes.
Okay, that was our investment. Yes, we need ink pads too, because something they did run out of ink pads for a while because of COVID-19. But certain things you want to invest in, want to have, just in case it might get kind of low. I ain't saying toilet paper, okay? It ain't totally like that. But you need to have some things on the side, especially if you're proactive in doing fingerprinting. Baby wipes are good. A box from Amazon is good, or from Target or from Costco. Not the thin ones. I learned from experience. Not the real thin ones. You pay for what you get. Alcohol wipes is good to have. I'd say about 70% or 75% alcohol wipes are pretty good to have also. For part of your fingerprint supplies. Proper ink pad. There's some other things there too. Well, those are things you always have available to you. You don't want to run out, especially on ink cards. And once again, there are some ink cards that sell you on Amazon. Yes, it's called an FD258 ink card, but you get the wrong ones, the wrong versions. So just be careful out there.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Carrie, about investing in supplies for fingerprinting?
Well, you have to also, with the ink cards, you have to look at the date on them. Because sometimes, especially with Amazon, that supplier, you can have a whole warehouse full of old FD258.
That's right. That is right.
Yeah. So you want to make sure that you check the date, and also you want to make sure that you keep the supplies. For instance, your ink pads. You can't keep them in your car, especially if you're in Florida where it's extremely hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you want to keep those in a cool space. If you hate to get somewhere to use an ink pad and you don't have any ink, that you let it sit in your car. You have to take care of your supplies like you do anything that's a part of your business. You look at it, it's not really supplies, it's an investment.
Yes.
It's money. It costs you money when you have to throw it away and replace it. It's everything from ink cartridges for your printer. It's the same scenario. You want to make sure that you keep a good supply on hand, because you never know when you may need it, and rather have it to need it not to have.
That's true.
Especially when you have supply, like as a notary, you always have your supply. So you want to make sure you have the same supply as a fingerprint person. So you go hands to hand. You always keep up with your supply for notary. Do the same thing as a fingerprint person.
Yep.
There are folks who are out there who are notaries. You start doing ink card fingerprinting. I recommend you invest in an ink pad. Use the ink card fingerprinting. Use the same ink pad for your journal, and hold off from purchasing in the future ink pads for your journal. Just get the one that's strictly for the ink card. Those are fine for the ink pad for the also good for the journals too. Why do I know? I've been notary myself since 1990 something. I did take a break since COVID-19, but I know there's a little bit about notarizations too. More most people realize. No, just a little bit. And I'm actually kind of pissed because my last test I took, I missed a question. I was upset. I missed a question. I missed a question. Brother got upset. But that's okay. That's just J-Dub. But when you buy supplies, folks, get the ones you can use for the ink card, ink pad, and also use the same ink pad for your notary journal, but not the other way around. Because the ink is different. And sometimes the color of the ink, or the quality of the ink, or the texture of the ink, or the texture of the ink pad will make a big difference on the ink card. Or sometimes I found some good ink cards on Amazon. They're real cheap. They're paper thin. Okay. Or they made too grain layers, so they ain't smooth enough. They got high track, they got high contrast, and non-high contrast ink cards. All these different type of ink cards out there. Just make sure you got the correct ones to get a better quality print for your customers. And this is an investment, okay? Not like you spend all this money, it's an investment. Can you imagine if you got 250 ink cards in a package, might cost you these days $55, $50. In the good old days, for $35 just 2 years ago, the good old days. That actually $20 more, sometimes twice as much. But out of 250 ink cards in a package, imagine how much you can make if you use up that package. Our goal is to burn through ink cards like water. The more ink cards we buy, the more we make, being productive. Okay, this ink card right here in some states is worth 3 or 4 notarizations, 3 or 4 notaries, 3 or 4 acknowledgement. We'll still make more for one ink card. California, 3 acknowledgements, $45. One ink card, take JW's class, $54. 15 minutes, 45 minutes for 45 minutes for 3 signatures for 3 different documents for acknowledgments. $45, half hour work, 15 minutes work, maybe 10 minutes with JW, or maybe 5, 54.
Yeah.
You guys, the notaries, do your math.
Okay? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where your money's at, is in your ink cards.
That's true. A lot of folks want to tell you that ink cards are old school, and they're absolutely right. But no, I tell them the money's the same color. The money's the same color.
But there's a big secret of making money with ink cards.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. It is.
A very big secret. And the only way you're going to get the answer to that secret, I'll personally tell it to you once you become a member.
Yeah. Last and that communication.
But there is. There's a big secret in ink card that a lot of people who does fingerprint is not aware of.
Yeah.
No.
And a lot of folks are trying to tell you to do it also, but they can tell you everything. Or some folks might perpetrate saying, I'm doing this for X amount of years, I'm doing great. They're busy staying broke. Stay busy, stay broke, get productive, get paid. Now, for those folks that just now come onto our show right now, earlier I said I want you guys to think about a couple of things, because at the end of the show, I'm going to share with you a number that we did for one mobile service, okay, just recently. So take in consideration again, if somebody contacts your office today and they want you to go to this person's home tomorrow at 6 p.m., you get to travel 20 minutes up, 25 minutes up, say 30 minutes up and 30 minutes back during a time frame. They contact you that early afternoon to be at somebody's house the following day at 6 p.m. A lot of things come into play. A lot of things you ain't thinking about yet. Give me a price, and the first 2 or 3 people get within a certain dollar range of the price that they pay to us. We get the course to you for free. Okay then? Within $100. I get a course to you for free. I give a free membership. 1 month membership to take that course. Okay then? But if you're wrong, you should take the course anyway. Okay then? Now Mama was way off. She was way off and she took the course.
Yeah, definitely I would say take the course.
What would JW do?
Yeah, take the course, guys. Take the course because as W mentioned, when you come to prices, people don't realize as a loan signing agent, the price is usually capped. The maximum is usually 300. But when it comes to the ink cards, the numbers can be the sky's the limit. So
the notarization sometimes is capped because people are going to contact you. Hey, we're going to pay you $90, $100 to fingerprint these people. But you have to look at the loan docs sometime. It'll tell you that individual paid that company $200 or $300. The company's going to pay you 1/3 of that. And you're doing all the work.
Yeah.
You get the printed paper. You get the sorted paper. You get you can't explain what's going on there, but we don't know how that really goes. You have to wait for the person shows up. Or they got questions with the real estate agent, but the person's never around. They want you to wait. On and on and on and on. Oh, you get there, they're not even there. Okay.
The time to loan signing the document, so you're losing more time.
The paper, the ink. If you got a jet printing going, you can
read it. Make sure that you are aware of what you're notarizing and everything.
Yeah.
Yep. Make sure everything is tabbed out, and make sure they're there when you get there. That's a whole different subject by itself. And you still ain't charging enough.
Yes.
I'm going to share a secret with you folks. Sometimes they would call us and say, hey, we need you guys to do a notarization for somebody. We're going to pay you $95. I'm like, excuse me? What? $95 to do what? Yeah, he's right down the street. He's over there in Beverly Hills or something like that. LA, Culver City, the Beverly Hills, traffic time, if you're lucky, might take you 45 minutes to an hour to go 15 miles. 45 minutes to an hour to go 15 miles in Beverly Hills.
Yep.
And you're only going to pay me $95 to go out there for a loan doc signing thing. After I share it with them, for me to step on the elevator for our office, For this ink card is heavy. Can we step in the elevator? Have you ever stepped in the elevator and it goes down a little bit? Because that's the weight of the ink card in your mind. The weight on that ink card. Oh, it's jacking up the brother's back. I'm serious, okay? That's a $127
I agree.
minimum travel setup fee.
Yeah.
What you say, JW? That's $100 and some odd dollar minimum setup and travel fee. Because when I step on that elevator, oh man, that's fear factor too. Okay? You're gonna pay for that stress and weight just for it to take this ink card, walk on the elevator or a light skin device, and then goes down. Oh man, that's wear and tear on your back. So our minimum fee just to travel someplace is over $100.
Mhm.
I don't care if it's 5 miles across the street or 5-minute walk. If they complain about that price, have them come to you instead. We just right down the street. Great, you come to us then. Well, no, I got to do this. I'm gonna miss the phone calls. I'm gonna miss this $1 million deal. That's right. So that small investment to get you over there is worth them paying because they won't miss any business. They want you to miss your business, not theirs.
Exactly.
So be productive and get paid. And think about the ink card. If you go in the elevator and it goes down, ching ching. Okay. Ching. Now, there's some places in the United States you can't get away charging $125, $130 for minimum setup fee. Minimum. But that's our market. That's our target market. That's the market we're going after. You might be in certain neighborhoods, you might not be a type of target market. And they might think you're smoking something.
Yeah.
Then that's not your market. You might be in the wrong business. If you expect if you want your customer paying a lot less, you're in the wrong business for mobile services.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the wrong business for mobile services. It's not a good fit for your business model. You stay busy, staying broke. Well, they pay me $25 to travel a half hour away. You know, I want to pay them that much. Well, you're not them. Okay? They're them and they're paying you. That's the reason why they have an organization and probably you don't, because your mindset is not where it should be at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these people don't be, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year or $1 million or more a year. They'll pay. But if you keep thinking like what you might pay someone come to you, fingerprint you have the wrong type of clientele. You need to change your mindset.
Yeah.
So about encouraging that you're not spending the money, you're investing yourself in that business for equipment and supplies. It's all about the mindset.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. And you have to market your mobile ink card fingerprinting services too. Well, Omba, you got a whole bunch of ways to market your businesses. What do you recommend?
You can use your especially if you're mobile notary, you can use the what's it called, those magnet thing that you put on your car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can put, I'm also a fingerprinting in person. You can use that. You can use social media. You get through email, your neighbors. Go to the school system, let them know, hey, when they want to hire you to do volunteer work. Oh, by the way, if you want to volunteer, I also do fingerprinting. Just let me know. I'm here to assist you guys. So there's many ways you can promote yourself by word of mouth and colleagues and friends, and just work on the shirt. Like Carrie, you mentioned the other day, you were in the store in Walmart and you have your polo shirt. That's another way to free advertising. People stop you and ask for assistance. So that's what I can say right now.
And that's what Carrie for. He's a driving billboard, okay?
Yes.
He's like, yeah.
Yes, that's how I make my money.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Carrie, what's your secret sauce? Not everything. I know you want to tell everything. Let's take the course, become a member.
No. You have to become a member as well. I agree, but the thing of it is, if you have to sell, you have to put yourself as a selling mode. In other words, if you can't sell yourself, how can you sell a product?
Yes.
Good point.
And that's the mentality you have to take. You are a 100% in this business here. 99% of your business is sale. You're selling yourself. And first impression of people, when people first meet you, first impression is everlasting impression.
Yes.
Yeah.
People like you, like your services, they like you give them excellent customer service, you're gonna get repeat customers.
Yeah.
If you advertise correctly, you don't have to go and spend $1,000 to have a banner made to put in the school you go. You don't have to go and pay $2,000 to be put on Google Ad. You're taking advantage and utilizing things that are free to you and utilize to the best. Yes, and you do have to advertise a little bit
Mm-hmm.
for out-of-pocket expense, and you sit down and you figure out what is best for your business. But by becoming a member again, these things, you have people that have been through it. They know what to tell you. They know where you can get the great deal. They tell you the things that you can and can't expect in this business. But you gotta,
That's
you're
true.
not gonna do it sitting at home if you don't become a member.
Yeah,
And you
you
mentioned this thing like sell yourself. I don't think you should be, don't be, you're not saying be salesman. I know that you're not saying to be like a car salesman, nothing like that. Once at the car salesman,
No,
we got love for you there, but sometimes some of your colleagues are a pain in the butt. Okay? Sometimes it's car salesmen, not all of them, but some of them are a pain in the butt.
Mhm.
But you have to make sure you present yourself in a way that they know, like, and trust you.
Yeah.
And presentation is also probably like a sell too. You know, you
Yes.
walk up there, always carry them, always got the uniforms. He got his
Mhm.
car wrapped. He's always representing himself in a very professional way. But those are clients he's going after. And these clients will pay you. Sometimes they stop him in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he's getting ching ching. He's getting paid. You know, Carrie's staying productive.
Yeah.
And if you do use your vehicle, it's also a business expense.
Yes.
Tax write-off.
Yes.
Okay?
That's right up, yeah.
Things to take in consideration there. But you have to learn how to properly market yourself. You know, social media sites, websites. Each one, make sure they should have 3 different locations they should be aware of.
Mhm.
One's going to be your physical address for your business.
Mhm.
Like you get a business license, for example, you need like a physical address or mailing, and also a mailing address. So you get the physical office location. Could be a home-based operation. You have a
Mhm.
mailing address just in case someone can come to your home. Another way they could come see you.
Mhm.
Now, that could be online. You know, if you do mobile services, you don't want to come to your home, they come see you on their website. They can schedule an appointment online then.
Yeah.
The 3 type of location you need to take in consideration. Physical address for your business license, for example, a mailing address, and perhaps a location where they could go see you online or at a virtual office or something like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those are different things you take in consideration as part of your marketing and branding of your business.
The business, yes.
You know, because if you have a way they don't, if your locations they see online or in person, it looks half-assed, you get the type of customers that treat you half-assed,
Yeah.
and you want that to happen. You know, so brand yourself. You know, that's a big subject by itself is branding and marketing, but you need to know how to do it effectively. And when we have these free courses for our members on April 27th, starting off a live 3-part series, we go more in detail about how to brand it and market yourself and your organization.
Mhm.
Now, I know, as I said, yourself and your organization.
Yes,
But those are
definitely.
the key components there, you know,
Yep.
very key components.
And people sometimes too, people don't realize if you have, let's say you have Facebook, TikTok, all those personal social media,
Mm-hmm.
on your biography and profile, put your business name on there, put your link of your website. People don't realize all have access to our personal social media, but on your bio, put your link of your business,
Mm-hmm.
take picture, promote yourself that way, which is free. All your family, friends that see your page, they say, "Oh, you're a fingerprint person. Let me holler at you." So
Mhm.
people need to think outside the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one we got to mention when you market yourself, you might say, "Hey, I do notarizations and fingerprinting, or I
Mhm.
do fingerprinting and notarizations."
Mhm.
But if you don't have a notarization license, but you don't fingerprinting, you should get your notary license. If you have
Exactly.
a notary certification to the state, you don't do fingerprinting, ink card fingerprinting for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Get
this.
experience to that too.
Yeah.
It's a good. Each service pushes each other. It's the same customers, same
Yeah.
clientele. It really is. Do both. If you're not doing it, you're missing a gold mine. Fingerprinting is a gold mine.
Mhm.
The time I spent for doing ink card fingerprinting from the time I spent doing a notarization, the income is more than tripled.
Mhm.
And this is the truth.
Yeah.
One ink card triples what I could do with a notarization.
Mhm.
Now you're talking the mobile service. I'm talking about one signature versus one ink card.
Okay,
Because
yes.
some states, yeah, it's a big difference. Some states may pay notaries $3 per signature. Some states pay up to 15, like California. I think Florida's $10 per signature.
$10, yes.
Because some states pay as low as $3 or $5 per signature.
Yes.
Can you imagine if you get paid $5 per signature and you're trying to do one ink card? Which one's better? Both are fine, okay? Both are cash flow, okay?
Mhm.
But imagine we also bring this into the place. What you're doing, it's a gold mine. It is a gold mine. It's a secret, like Carrie is saying. Now, a lot of states can say, well, you can't do you can't do ink cards in that state. What they're trying to say is, if you live in Texas, for example, you need Texas live scan, you get a live scan done. But if you live in Texas, you need a live scan for a different state. You can take Uber to a different state. You can fly to the other state or drive. Or in most cases, you find someone who do ink card fingerprinting. They fingerprint you on 1 or 2 ink cards. That technician give you back the ink cards, and then you mail them off as the applicant to the out-of-state agency for a background check.
Yeah.
That's how that comes into play. It does.
Yep.
All right, number 5, providing exceptional customer service and maintaining compliance.
Yes.
Very important.
Very. Ooh.
Yep. If they come to you, half your work was done as marketing, but if you get piss poor service, you want to get repeat business.
Yeah.
Marketing is also based off referrals, word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Go beyond everybody else is doing. Find out what the other person is doing poorly on. You do better on it.
Yeah.
If they're doing X, you do Y, B, and A, whatever the case may be. But do things differently and better. Fingerprint is not just fingerprint, it's the experience. And the secret to an ink card fingerprinting, a major secret for people to come back to you again, is having patience.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Not just saying take all day to get the cards done, but having patience with the customer, because sometimes they may feel bad because the fingerprints are worn down
Yeah.
or rich characteristics. Don't make them feel bad. But
Do
do
the
the best you
confidence.
can to get the prints to go through the first time. But be
Mm-hmm.
patient. So they look at all that stuff, Can you imagine getting yourself at the dentist's office and you got a couple of cavities? Oh my God, your teeth are falling out. You got, that breath too. You ain't coming back.
Yeah.
You're not coming back.
Yeah. No.
It's the same concept when you do fingerprinting. They may have some scuffy hands. They may have some jacked up looking fingers.
Yes.
They may have some skin eaten off because they had the munchies one night. All this stuff does exist in fingerprinting. They may have some weird looking fingers. They might look like a little snake going up and down. They may have 2 fingers or 4 thumbs or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
You just think ching. Take your time, but do it right and fingerprint up so they can leave and you kick them up the smile on your face.
Yeah.
And we tell them, well, how does it work? We're going to fingerprint you. We're going to kick up the smile on your face.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And the prints that come bad, we're going to tell them, hey, prints might get rejected. Your fingerprints ran away, but it's okay. That means you get caught last. But we will tell them. But it's still part of providing good service. Don't say a word, the prints might get rejected. I won't tell them because I'll feel bad breaking their heart. Tell them. Because if you don't tell them, you're in trouble. Because they're going to go ahead and
Yeah, you have to
testimony.
Communication is the key, yeah.
All right.
Let them know.
That gives me more repeat customer right there doing exceptional customer service of anything.
Yes.
Because one of the main things when you're in this building, whether it's notary, ink card, or live scan, you don't want to go into a customer's presence and make them feel as if you're rushing to
Yes.
get the next customer. When I go into look for customers, first thing I do, I turn my phone off.
Mm-hmm.
Because I let them know you're paying me for my attention and my service. So therefore, it's only fair that I give you that.
Exactly.
And a lot of people should go like, wow, and don't be afraid to go beyond the call of duty. If you tell a customer you're gonna follow up tomorrow by sending them a text, let them know that they got their results back, or they still being in progress, do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just one guy I remember I did his prints last week, and Did them last Friday. And I told him, I said, probably be Monday or Tuesday before you get the results back. Well, it was backed up a little bit this weekend. But the thing of it is, I communicated with the gentleman so well. He was so overwhelmed at the way I communicated, because I let it be known. I'm not wanting to go out there and take the prints, get your money, and I'm gone. That guy, he's up the street. I have my name on my van. You ain't got to go through Salad to find and carry, because when you call Dr. Mobile, you're going to get carried. And people love that, because they, you know, that's the way customer service used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
True. Good old days called customer
And
service.
if you go back to those roots of customer service, you will stay busy. You will get repeat customers. You will get customers that refer their friends to you. You know, I have several customers that they refer to me by their friends. You know, and they go like, yes, call him, because he's gonna make sure it's right.
Yep.
You gotta, you know, he's gonna take his time, and he's great, and that's what keeps me moving.
Yeah, and you're right, Gary, because the basic is the foundation. The basic. We keep saying basic for customer service.
Yes.
And basic for in-car, not just the last game, basic for in-car. So everything is always basic. And basic will get you far out, you know, to explore that horizon.
Hey folks, those who are watching the session right now live, here's your chance. Last time, final call. If somebody contacts you today, early afternoon, saying I want you to go to my boss's house tomorrow at 6 p.m., it's a 20 to 30 minute drive up and 20 to 30 minute drive back to fingerprint on one in-car or even one live scan, where the case may be. What price would you charge them? Then think, what price would you charge them? Or if we took our course, what price you should be charging? It's a big discrepancy there, because you're thinking one way versus another way. One person will get within $100 of the price that one person paid us before recently for one fingerprinting thing. The government fee and the in-car fee is about the same, so the price will be about the same. But within $100, we give this course to you for free. They give 1 month free membership. You can take the course for free. That starts April 27th. It's a live 3-part series we have for our members only. So put your thoughts in the comments below right now, or you can see them in the closest person within that dollar range. We can do it for free. After the day, live session, you still could go ahead and take the course by being a member. It'll be up, live streaming session April 27, 2023. I'm transitioning from Notary Public, adding on mobile ink car fingerprinting. All right then. We talked about understanding the demand for mobile ink car fingerprinting. Go back on the screen here. You don't understand the profit behind it there, like Carrie Moment trying to tell you. There's a secret out there people won't tell you about, because there's money to be made. There's a fortune to be made fingerprinting. It's a gold mine out there. But if you do the wrong way, you're busy collecting nuggets versus gold bars. Okay? Number 2, obtaining necessary certification and training. That's called the National Life Skin Association. What your fans or buts about that?
Definitely.
Investing, not wasting. Investing in the equipment and supplies. Okay, it's very important. And sometimes you don't want to overinvest. You got the wrong type of equipment you may not even need at this point. Okay. You know, don't buy yourself one of those fancy drag racing cars to be stuck in traffic all day long. You won't even need to have it. Okay. Marketing and mobile ink car fingerprinting services, along with your live scan or your Notary Public services, is a good fit. Okay. Somebody just says, I just joined. What did you say to have to be part of the training on April 27th? Oh, you came to session late, but we forgive you. What we talk about, we're referring to folks out there considering offering mobile ink car fingerprinting as an add-on to the current Notary Public service.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. And they give a scenario of why they should really take this course coming up, which will be free for our members. And for those who aren't not a member, in order to get the courses to become a member, point blank. Now, the thing is, if I'm contacting you, Miss T, and it's about early afternoon, say, hey, Miss T, I want you to fingerprint my boss tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Can you do it? Will you be there? And the question to the public is, what price would you have for that service? I don't care if it's an ink card or a live scan. You're not even count the government fee, you're just gonna count just the rolling fee, or the live scan, or the price for your ink card. Okay. So for me, our rolling fee, ink card fee are very close, just a few dollars shy. So we even count the government fee for a live scan. Leave it after equation. So for those who could guess the price that they paid us, and within $100, you get the course for free. That means you get a 1 month free membership to take the course. Okay then? And after the 1 month, once stays the member, welcome, welcome. So a lot of folks are watching this session right now, but not one person yet posted in the comment section here. That's okay. I'm gonna stay and give them 10 seconds. I'm gonna move on, man, because they had a chance. But Carrie, what would you charge somebody to do one ink card or a live scan if they contact you today, this afternoon, early afternoon, to be at their place tomorrow at 6 p.m.? It's like a 20 to 30 minute drive up and back.
20, 30
What would be your price?
What would be my price?
What questions? What questions? I give this name one thing. Not all of them. One thing to take into consideration about pricing.
Do I include the government fees or not?
No, not the government fee. Not the fees.
Okay. How far? Distance?
Okay, good. Well, Umba, one thing besides distance would you take in consideration for pricing a mobile service?
What I would consider, okay, you said the distance, right? The time.
Time for what?
After hours.
After hour time.
That's at 6 p.m. That's right. So, okay,
Yes.
she said, folks, write it down. She said after hours because there's a certain fee for after hours too.
Told.
There you go.
Yeah, told.
Yep. Things even talked about yet. And the reason why she said after hours because some folks work midnight, some folks work swing shift. It's called shift differential. They get paid more working these after hours shifts. Why can't you get paid more when you work after hours shifts?
That's true.
Because it's good after your closing time.
Yeah.
That's right. And don't let it be on Sunday or that's double, man.
This Sunday, yeah, that's another thing. The day of the week plays a
And the weekend, yeah.
Yeah, it comes into play. A lot of different things people don't take in consideration, and folks, the notaries take this stuff in consideration.
Yes.
If it's Saturday, 6 o'clock, I'm closed, but I'll do it if for the right money.
That's right.
Nobody had to know your clothes.
Yep. That is right. We got person here at 125. No. What's that? Carnita? You must have missed the Carnita. You missed the part when it said when JW steps on the elevator, the elevator goes down like that, right? Listen,
you need to go up.
you need to have yourself a set minimum fee for travel and setup. Write this down: travel and setup. Have a minimum fee. I don't care if it's just 5 minutes down the street. Okay, how about this? Imagine you're gonna take a taxi cab for 3 miles from the school. You dropped off your kid, your car was getting fixed or something like that, back to the house. They're gonna charge you a minimum fee.
Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna charge you a minimum fee. Call a limousine. Take you from your house to Pizza Hut and back. They're gonna charge you a minimum fee.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. So even for a call up Uber Eats, hey, I want Mickey D. I want fries. Just want one bag of fries. That bag of fries will cost you $15, $20. Because that minimum fee. So when we do mobile fingerprinting, mobile ink card fingerprinting, we do loan doc signing, you're traveling as a mobile notary, what case may be, folks, you should have a minimum fee on top of what they're going to pay you.
They're gonna pay
Exactly.
you,
And
yes.
they're going to try to nickel and dime because the more they nickel and dime, the more they're going to make. They're being productive, getting paid. You're being busy staying broke.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should have yourself a minimum fee. For us, I think ours is $129 or $127 as the minimum travel and setup fee. For us, even to step on that elevator when it goes down, the ink cart hurts my back. Shoot, this thing is heavy. Oh man, shoot, it's heavy.
Yeah.
But when you step out your office, out your door, into your car, they should pay them a minimum fee. And for us, for where we're located at, our minimum fee I think is $129, $127, something like that. And this is not for everybody. We're not going to try to tell you to have the same prices. You should have something to take in consideration.
Exactly.
If you're talking $10, $15, $20, $30, you need to take our course. I'm serious. You need to take our course. Everybody who calls us up on the phone and goes, well, my minimum fee is $40. By the time they got finished talking to me for 15 minutes, are they smiling? And we get calls back and hey, thank you. I took your advice in the livescan.chat call. I went from $20 to $65. What happened? They paid.
Yeah.
What about my tip?
Yeah.
Look both ways. CW. No, well,
Yeah,
that's the reason
take the
why,
course.
Miss Walker. That's
Yeah,
the reason why.
I would
So-
definitely say
Yeah.
they need to take advantage of the subscriptions now, especially the course is free. You can't see that nowhere on social media. So definitely, please, guys, go ahead. Don't wait to the last minute. If you can spend money for your wig and all that stuff, trust me, you can spend your money on your investment, and that investment going to grow for later on when you're ready to get out there on the floor, on the world. So please, guys, don't waste your time. Go ahead and sign up.
Everybody makes no money.
Yeah. 125 is okay for some folks out there, but really once you realize most people pay you for a concierge service. So they don't want you to, if you come across too cheap, they won't call you back.
No, they don't.
Because they don't trust you know what you're doing. They don't think you know what's going on. It's like, hey, hey, Jake, let me give you a haircut, man, just $1. No, dude, I'm good, man. I'm good. Something ain't right, Hey, open heart surgery, for you, $10. No, something ain't right. Same thing with your services.
Because one thing you have to consider, excuse me.
And folks out there, I learned my lesson years ago when I had my first mobile service. When I gave my price, I sold like $300, something like that. The person on the phone laughed at me. She was the assistant to the assistant, and this is the truth. I think it was $200, $300. To me, that was a lot of money. I could drive an hour up, drive an hour back. Oh man, that's good. I'm making $20, $30 an hour. Wrong mindset. It's a concierge service. And then she laughed. That's all you're gonna charge? I'm like, yeah. And I got pissed. Called up my friend Sherry, or mentioned her last name. I'm charging this person $200, $300 for mobile services, and his assistant laughed at me. And once I told her who the person was, because at that time I know who the person was. I'm gonna take them from experience. Write this down too. When a person has some type of liquor license, some type of cannabis license, they're going for a background check. Most of the time, these are investors.
Yeah.
Most of the time, these are celebrities too. And being I live in LA, not too far from Bel Air, Brentwood, Beverly Hills, all the fancy names right down the street. Culver City also. They have money. So by the time I told the person, yeah, some guy, yeah, he plays this certain sport. Yeah, his name is that. Yeah, his name is, you stupid blah, 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 beep, beep, beep. You know who that is? Beep, beep, beep. If you Google him, you can see him right next to beep, 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 and next beep, beep, beep. People figure who it is. But since then, I started researching who they are.
Oh, wow.
Okay? Know who they are ahead of time. Because sometimes you might not know, but everybody else know who they are. I wasn't too much in knowing everybody who plays certain type of sports. Some of them I did know, but other sport wasn't really part of my upbringing in my neighborhood playing this particular sport. But now I know who these people are. Okay then? Now, I would thank you guys for joining us here. And can we take you the only person to put a dollar amount in there so we figure something out for you later on? Of course. please pay attention when we share what you hear. If those folks want to learn more about joining the association, go to livescancommunity.com. That's livescancommunity.com to become a member. Or you want to talk to us, go to livescan.chat, which is livescan.chat right here on the screen now, and speak to member ambassador.